It is race week once again. It's only been a week since our last race, but these things come thick and fast now. That means another race preview. This time is the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix in Jeddah. Saudi first appeared as a race last year, and boy, did it have an instant impact. Last year it was towards the end of the season and had huge implications for the championship then. However, this year it moves to the front half of the season. It's a street circuit, so the walls are very close. This means the cars are right on the edge at all times. It also means that the track is ripe for incidents as well. The circuit does have the distinction of being the fastest street circuit with an average speed of 160 miles per hour. And as you might imagine, that means long straights and fast flowing corners are the name of the game in Saudi. I'm really interested to see how the drivers get on with this track at this stage in the season, because it's been clear that everyone is still getting up to speed with these brand new cars. So how will they handle such a demanding track? We might see a bit of a messy one. The race itself will have 50 laps to cover the 6-kilometer length, the second longest track on the calendar, and there'll be 3 DRS zones to aid in overtaking. It'll also be very interesting to see how the overtaking works on this track. We saw it put to good use in Bahrain, which was typically an overtake heavy track anyway, but how will it work on a street circuit with these new cars? Like I mentioned earlier, the race has only been run once, so there's not much history for us to go over. Last year we did have Lewis Hamilton set the pole lap with a finishing front 3 of Hamilton, Verstappen and Bottas. Of course, this was also the site of the infamous brake test from Verstappen on Hamilton during last year's championship battle, so probably not great memories for those guys coming back so soon. This season, however, things are looking a little different. Last time out in Bahrain, we had Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz come home for a Ferrari 1-2, with Lewis Hamilton coming home in third. The big talking point though was the retirement of 3 out of the 4 Red Bull engined cars. So the big question is, will Red Bull and AlphaTauri struggle for reliability in their engine again this weekend? Or will we see Ferrari continue to dominate? Those are the important questions for the front of the grid. Further down the field, Alfa Romeo and Haas will be looking to continue their strong starts to the season, while McLaren, Aston Martin and Williams will be desperate, absolutely desperate to close the gap to that midfield. Last week we also saw Nico Hulkenberg replace Sebastian Vettel due to a positive COVID test. I've not seen any confirmation since I'm recording this either way about Vettel's status. However, fingers crossed that he can return a negative test and get back in the car this weekend. Although, judging where that car was placed, maybe he doesn't want to. It's driver and team to watch time, and I think I did pretty well last week calling Magnussen my driver to watch. Of course, he did finish 5th place in his Haas on his return, so well done to him. But then again, I did label Red Bull my team to watch, and both of them retired with engine related issues, so maybe a bit of a 50-50 there, eh? This time out, I'm going to label Carlos Sainz my driver to watch. He was off the pace of his teammate last time out, and he even admitted as much. So it'd be interesting to see if he can close that gap and join the championship fight. For my team to watch, I think I'm going to go with Alfa Romeo. They seem to have really good, genuine pace, but last time out, both drivers had poor starts. So I wonder what they can do if they have a clean getaway. I suspect Bottas would have at least got 5th. What do you guys think? Are you looking forward to the race this weekend? Let me know your thoughts in the comments and over at social media at Race Report Pod, and I will catch you on Sunday for the race review.